I've been with the NeoLife family for 29 years now, creeping up on 30, so I'm really glad that we just came out with the eye gel. And I've been working for the company for 8 years. But I have to say that there has never been a more exciting time to do what we do than it is today. And we heard some stories today that were incredible, both health and financial well-being stories, but that is just the tip of the iceberg of what's happening in the NeoLife family around the world. The lives that are being changed because of you, because of passionate promoters who are out there every day sharing what we have to offer. And so I wanted to start by saying thank you. Thank you for being a part of this company. We love you guys so much. And so today I do want to talk about why there's never been a better time to be doing what we're doing. So we are perfectly positioned as a company and as a family to fill huge opportunities and huge needs that are in the marketplace. And I want to talk about some of them, but since this is an afternoon about social entrepreneurship, I want to start there. We are in the age of the entrepreneur. Have you heard that? Mm-hmm. Everybody's talking about it, and I think what's happening is that as a country, we're leaving behind this notion of job security. I mean, what is job security anyways? It's pretty much just my boss's opinion, right? If you think about it. But I think a lot of people are also asking, where's the money? They're saying, unemployment, it's at a historical low in America, but 1 in 5 Americans are not able to save a penny year after year of working a 9-to-5 job. And I bet those people are thinking, holy moly, what's retirement going to look like for me? It's a little scary. And honestly, most people, it's around 65% of people cannot afford to retire today, not comfortably, when they reach that age. And so, but then there's some of us who are saying, forget about retirement. I have to take care of the bills today. And the, bankrate.com reported that, I think it was, actually I have it written down, 6 out of 10 Americans say that they would not be able to afford a $500 emergency car repair bill. $500 car repair bill. That would be a huge stress. They'd have to go take a loan or ask money from friends. And now, many of us, we're realizing, the people in this room, we're realizing that the only way we're going to take control of our financial security, our financial future, is to start taking control of our income source. And, really, you have one of two options, right? Number one, convince your boss to give you a raise. Good luck. Or, number two, start your own business. So I don't know if it's the same where you guys come from, but I live in the Silicon Valley, and literally everybody and their moms has a startup of some sort, business startup. Or maybe I should say had a startup, yeah, right? Because they don't last very long typically. 9 out of 10 startups fail. 90%. That's pretty huge, right? And now, a company called CB Insights looked into this and reported the average cost of a business startup, a traditional business startup, is over $100,000. So it costs you an arm and a leg to start this. There's a 90% chance you're gonna fail. And when they looked at the number one reason for failure, it was, do you know what it was? Yes, Dwight. It was simply lack of market need for the product or service that they offered. People didn't need their product and they didn't want their product. It was as simple as that. And herein lies the huge opportunity with NeoLife. Huge. Because for the same amount of money you'd spend taking a couple of friends out to dinner, you could start your own business, nutrition startup. And from there, the opportunity is really limitless. And now, I know some of us in here, we're just looking to build a modest residual income. Take care of a few bills. There's a lot of people out there who could use an extra couple $1,000s a month. And, I mean, if you think about it, the director business model. I believe that is something every single person in this room can achieve, and beyond. It's very achievable to become a director. And if you think about it, you can earn in 1 year more than most people save in their entire lifetime, $15,000 a year. That's pretty powerful. You can get there in your very first month, or a couple months down the road. Or, you can take your time if you want, but I wouldn't recommend that. Now, I know this is true because I started out in NeoLife as a promoter. Not 29 years ago, but 8 years ago. And within 9 months, I was making $3,000 or more a month. I was so shy and unconfident, yet there was people who were behind me every step of the way. The NeoLife family, who will be behind you too if you decide to do this. There's so many powerful leaders in this room. And there are also people in this room who will look at that and say, that's chump change. Forget about a few $1,000s. I am going to build a massive global business and literally transform the lives of millions of people on multiple continents. And that is possible here too. We have examples of that in this room. I'm looking at two of them right here in the front row, Louis and Laverne. We're going to get to hear from some of them later. I'm excited for that. But what about the need for our products? Do people need what NeoLife has to offer?
Yes.
Yes.
Oops, I skipped that slide. Yes, superior solutions to huge marketplace needs. Let's just take one of them as an example, which is the need for nutrition. The US supplement market is expected to be $57 billion by 2024. 57 billion with a B. That's huge. Oh wait, let me go back for a second. I'm not there yet. So, the CRN, Council for Responsible Nutrition, recently reported that 76% of US adults take supplements already. 76%. 80% of adults over the age of 55 take supplements. 8 out of 10 people over the age of 55. That's a huge market. They already want our products. They just don't know that NeoLife is the best yet. And honestly, that doesn't make any sense, does it? So many people are taking supplements, yet we're seeing health just go down, 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 down. More chronic disease, people getting sicker and sicker. Why is that? Because they're taking the wrong supplements. It's just that simple. A multivitamin from the drugstore down the street just isn't going to cut it. And we have a huge opportunity here to show people how to stop wasting their money on things, cheap and ineffective products, and start taking something that works. When you get NeoLife in people, you'll get people in NeoLife because they feel it. And let's keep on talking about need, just looking at, will we ever run out of people who need to lose weight? No. It's the highest it's been in our history. 7 out of 10 US adults are overweight or obese. And we don't care what you look like. We just simply don't. It's not about that, but it's about what obesity can lead to in terms of health. If you have obesity, the latest studies show that you're 3.4 times more likely to have diabetes. You're also 2 times more likely to get Alzheimer's. Speaking of Alzheimer's, oh wait, breakfast pack. We have a solution for that. the perfect breakfast for every single person in the nation. And speaking of Alzheimer's, 1 in 10 adults over the age of 65 has Alzheimer's. 1 in 10. Do you know anybody who's in their 50s or 60s? I hope so. That's sad if they're not here anymore. But they need what we have to offer. They need Salmon Oil Plus and CoQ10 to help focus on prevention. And by the way, all of us need these products so that we can invest in prevention now so we don't end up wasting all our money on treatment in the future. And also, a third of cases of Alzheimer's are reported to be preventable. And the biggest factor in this is heart health. That's why these products, biggest factor, heart health, because your brain uses 20% of the blood pumped by your heart. And loneliness is also associated with a greater risk for Alzheimer's disease later in life. Loneliness. It's now being said that it's similar to a reduction in lifespan of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Ugh. That's a lot of cigarettes. It's even more dangerous than obesity, they're saying. Can you think of a better cure for loneliness than being part of a social entrepreneurship revolution, than being part of this NeoLife family? I certainly cannot. I think there is really nothing like it in the entire world. We have something so special here. I mean, when we get together at these events, it's like a family reunion. We're not just people on a computer, messaging each other, not knowing who you are, what you look like in real life. This is family. Living, breathing people that you can hit each other's bellies. I don't recommend you go around doing that, though. But I mean, will people ever stop needing to clean their homes or have beautiful skin or make extra money? No. We are perfectly positioned as a company to fill huge opportunities and huge needs in the world. And there's never been a better time to be doing what we're doing than today. And so to the new promoters in this room, welcome to the family. It's so exciting to have you. I got to meet one of them out in the corridor, Agnes. And I just can't wait for this year ahead. I think 2019 is going to be absolutely huge. Thank you so much for being a part of this family. And God bless you guys.